All right, so this question is about shading a Venn diagram, right? So I'm going to try to explain the method that I'm going to be using first, right? So I'm not solving it right away, and hopefully this method will work for any similar question, right? So first of all, I'm going to be using the in and out, right? So for instance, if I have, this is my Venn diagram, all right? And this is my circle there, so this is the A there. So what I'm gonna be indicating is either in A or you're gonna be out of A. All right. So in A, basically this is A, the set A. Out of A, basically the complementary, right? So this is gonna be A prime. Okay. So if I am in A, it means I'm gonna be in A. So you're gonna be this shaded part. So this part here is going to be in A. And if I am out of A, it's going to be the other shaded part. All right. So out of A is going to be this outside, right? Okay. So that's the vocabulary I'm going to be using. All right. So in and out. The second trick I'm going to be using is if I'm having a union sign, for example, A union B, this is the logical connection would be or, all right? So you're going to be A or B. So now what the meaning of A or B, what the meaning something is belonging to A or B, it means belong to one of them. If one of them is verified, then it's okay, you take it, all right? So an element belong to A or B, it means to belong to A, is you take it. If it belongs to B, you take it. If it belongs to both of them, you take it. All right. So this means what that mean A or B. So if one of the condition is verified, this means if it is in A. So if it is in A verified, you take it. If it is in B verified, you take it. All right. One of them. All right. At least one. At least one of this. Okay. All right. So the second vocabulary I'm going to be using is A intersect B. And the logical word representing intersection is the and. So if I have A and B, it means it has to be at the same time in A, and it has to be at the same time in B. So both of these statements must be verified. All right, so this we said is at least one. All right. For this one, we have to say both. So let me put it here. Both statements must be verified. So one of them is at least one of them. The other one is both. Okay. So I hope this is clear. Now, let's go to our problem. I think we have all the tools. So every time I'm doing this kind of problem, what I'm going to do, I'm going to divide this into many partitions, right? So the partition that I'm going to have is basically everything outside here. I'm going to call it 1, outside of the circles, all right? So this is going to be called 1, all right? So that's number 1, part 1. The second part is going to be only this part inside, this small crescent over here. So this is going to be 2. And so forth, right? So this part here by itself here is going to be 3. I hope you get the idea. So this is going to be 4, 5 here, 6 here, 7 here, and 8 here. So in total we have 8 parts. All right. So now if I have to write the statement C prime intersect A, and then parentheses, and then union sign B. So now I'm gonna express this sentence again one more time. So C prime, it means out of C. Intersection means and. So this is intersection. And in A. So that's the first parenthesis. And then we have or, we have B. Or in B. So now we're gonna go part by part and we're gonna look for these statements. All right, so I'm gonna start with the parentheses. So I'm gonna look for the parts that are in the parentheses. Okay, so I'm looking for out of C and in A. So it has to be both statements correct. So part one, am I out of C? Yes. All right. Now the second statement, am I in A? And absolutely not. So shall we take part one? No, this is not part of my, so this is not part of this statement here. All right, so first of all, I'm going to take only the parentheses. So this is not on the first parentheses. And then I go to 2 right now. 2, which is this part here. So am I out of C? Yes. Am I in A? Yes. So what's going to happen? I'm going to take it. Remember, I didn't finish the other statement, which is or in B, right? So we're going to get there. For 3, am I out of C? Yes. Am I in A? Yes. So I'm going to take it. For number 4, am I out of C? Yes. Am I in A? No, I don't take it. For 5, am I out of C? No, so I don't take it. If one of them is wrong with the and, I don't take it. 6, am I out of C? No, I don't take it, so it's wrong. I'm not taking it. The same thing for 7, I'm not out of C, so I'm not taking it. I'm not for 8, I'm not out of C, I'm not taking it. So this is the first statement done. Now I'm going to change the color and I'm going to do the second statement, which is or in B. All right. So the first statement, by the way, are this statement here, a check mark this way. So we have the or right now. I'm going to use the blue. All right. So starting again, is it number 1? Am I in B? No. So this will be cross here. Number 2, am I in B? No. Number 3, am I in B? Yes. Number 4, am I in B? Yes. The same thing for 6, the same thing for 7. All right, so all of them, they are in B. Now, am I in 5? Am I in A? Am I in B? No, so cross it. For 8, am I in B? No, you cross it. So this is the check mark, this one. So now, whenever my answer will be this one, right? So this is my answer, by the way. So those are the parts are in my graph. I have to take the check mark red or the check mark blue. And remember, at least one of them, right? At least one. If one of them is checked, then I shade it. So I start with my shading right now. So if I see a check mark blue or red, I will include it into my solution. And this is, obviously there is a red check mark here, so I'm shading it. That's one. Number 3, they have both check marks, so I'm taking it as well. Number 4, I have one check mark, which is blue, I'm taking it. All right, number 7 as well has one blue check mark, so I'm taking it. I take the same for 6, yes. And 5, I'm not taking it. 8, I'm not taking it. And 1, I'm not taking it, right? So this will be my solution then. So the solution is this part here. The entire, all B. And that will be your final solution. Now, I understand there are other ways, which is, I think, they are easier, all right? But this will lead you eventually to the right answer. And really, I mean, beside the review, there is nothing, is not too much to do, right? So it's only one sentence there, and you have to keep using the check mark or you cross it. All right, so it's not that difficult. Anybody can do it, and I hope this will help.